Hello, world. Welcome to our show, JW Raw with Eminem, coming to you live from the world-famous Jackson Week MMA Academy in Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA. Yes, we are in USA, Albuquerque. This is Mark, and I'd like to give a shout-out to our awesome partners that help us keep the show on the air and keep bringing you some interesting guests from different walks of life. Our fighters and athletes are constantly on the lookout for products that will provide a legal performance edge. Legal performance edge, yes. A couple years back, we came across a nutraceutical company that has an incredible technology. Since then, many of the fighters who train at Jackson Wink MMA Academy have been using their products with astounding success. Unlike most sports performance companies, this company began selling their products through doctors. Their unique technologies help the body heal and maintain exceptional health. For this reason, their products are recommended by doctors worldwide. Yes, worldwide. So how does this translate to sports performance? The truth is, you will never be stronger than you are healthy. How many times have we heard of star athletes who miss a big competition because they're out sick? The same technology that is used to boost the immune system and to detoxify, nourish, and rejuvenate the body is the same technology that boosts strength, endurance, and even cuts unwanted body fat, because we don't want to get fat. We are pumped to finally let you know about our best-kept secret here at Jackson Wink MMA Academy. The company is called RNA Sport. You can find them online at rnasport.com. Again, rnasport.com. Look them up. RNA Sport creates incredible sports performance formulas for elite athletes. Our fighters use and love these products. One of the most important things to know about RNA Sport formulas is their ease of use. It's very easy to use, yes. No more messy powders or hard-to-swallow pills. RNA Sport formulas are delivered directly into the body in a simple-to-take, great-tasting sprays. With high absorption, RNA Sport formulas can be taken immediately before a workout or competition with no lag time. RNA Sport formulas support increased strength and endurance, reduced joint and muscle fatigue, improved recovery, a healthy immune system, optimized metabolism, and a whole lot more. RNA Sport provides benefits and technology unlike any performance products you have ever experienced. I highly recommend you to check out rnasport.com and use their products. They will take your performance to the next level. In our next podcast, we will review the amazing benefits of their specific formulas. JW Raw is happy to also have Fireteam Fit as a longtime sponsor. They are a veteran-owned fitness company that is now partnered with the greatest gym in the world, Jackson Wink MMA Academy. Fireteam Fit is giving a special offer of 15% off. That is right, 15% off all their products, all of them. Go check it out, all their products. All you have to do is enter a code. The secret code is JWRAW015. Again, JW Raw, just like the show, 015. Enter that secret code. You're going to get 15% off everything you buy. Make sure you do that at checkout, and then you'll get that discount. We love having Fireteam Fit as a sponsor since they are family and veteran-owned. That is so cool. We love our veterans. We love our family. Both in one big, happy group. We're happy to have them. It's available on both fireteamfit.com and on amazon.com. Everyone knows how to find Amazon. If you're on Amazon, you're legit. You can go find them on Amazon or check out their website, fireteamfit.com. But don't forget to enter that coupon code. Remember, use JWRAW015.
You're listening to JW Raw with Eminem.
We're live.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Welcome to the show, Bevon Lewis.
Is it? No, man. John Jones, bro.
Oh, was that John? Oh, where did they switch it?
He doesn't even know how John Jones, man, looks like. Or
Sorry, John. We're just messing with you.
Yeah.
But there is that thing where you guys are very confused. People get confused.
That's crazy. I didn't notice. Like, the people that know him the longest sometimes.
Pull this thing towards you.
Oh, the people that know him the longest, they still like get us confused, but from a distance though. I don't really see the. I don't see the resemblance. I mean, what, skinny legs,
big.
And then he's black. Skinny legs and black.
No, I mean tall.
Yeah.
Tall. You know, that's what makes it special from far away.
He's got you by an inch.
You got me about several inches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, John
Standing
Jones,
up.
Jones is bigger.
Yeah.
He's massive.
Yeah, but
He's a heavyweight, man. Really.
Yeah,
like,
realistically,
likes to do
he
heavyweight.
could pass for
Yeah,
heavyweight for
he's-
sure.
You what? A 185er?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Making a cut.
What do you
A
walk
few
at?
pounds. 200, 205 on a good day.
Yeah. So John
Yeah.
Jones fights at 205.
Yeah, but
he's
he's
walking around at 230.
235. He's
yeah.
probably weighing 220 in the ring and stuff. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
It's not
Have you
happening.
trained with John?
I've trained with John a few times. I know I was here before I was actually like a solid member. I trained with him a few times, mostly drilling. But I mean,
I think I got some pictures of the
Yeah.
two of them
Oh,
side
yeah,
by
I think
side.
we
It's
did.
just- yeah.
yeah,
How
trained.
was that experience? I mean,
It was the first time. The first time is always, I want to say it's the best time, that once in a lifetime, because that's the first time you're like, okay,
the shock factor.
yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
nervous, yeah.
Nervous, surprised, everything all at once,
kinda
but still
standing.
eager.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
still
heck
want to,
yeah.
meet the challenge face, head on. So same time, it's, yeah.
He makes it easy though to be part of the team because he's very welcoming and he's
Yeah,
always
that's the
one
word
that
to
goes out of
use.
his way
To shake a hand,
Yeah.
find out a name, even though, but I like him a lot. He's a cool dude. Yeah, for
Alright,
sure.
come on in. Let's introduce you. Come on in.
All right, welcome to the show.
It's
Yeah,
actually unexpected guest.
we left the door open, so we got
Yeah,
people,
we
people
got-
coming in.
Yeah.
I'm Bevon.
Nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Hi, how are you?
So you're an actress, right?
I am.
Yeah. Have a seat.
Oh, okay.
Sorry to steal your show.
No, you
couple
I
seconds.
just hijacked your show. man.
She just finished some training with Clint Roberts, one of our
Okay,
coaches.
get these on. I'm shaking right now. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, don't be nervous.
Yeah, me too, man.
Y'all make me nervous. Hi.
All right.
So tell us.
It wasn't planned. We
Yeah,
just.
this is talking about spur of the moment.
Yeah, how do you
we're
feel
just,
about this?
We're just
I'm
rolling
cool.
with
I'm cool. I'm gonna sit up straight.
You can move a little bit closer so that you can
Oh,
see. You
okay.
can see yourself in there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Woo.
So welcome to the show.
Clint just kicked
you
my
didn't know
ass.
you didn't know you were about to walk into a show. I think you just disconnected that
Oh, of course I
to the
did.
camera. Was that Nick or was it?
That's probably me.
What am I doing?
Yeah, we're just fumbling around now. Sorry about this, guys.
I see. Are we live right
Yeah,
now?
we're live.
Yeah.
We're
I'm
live.
I'm gonna text Levon and tell him not to come in.
No, let him come. Let him come.
We got room for
No,
everybody.
let
No,
him
I
come.
got it,
Yeah,
I got
let
it.
him come. We'll have
Who's
fun.
coming?
His
His
brother.
brother.
We're supposed to have his brother, but he's
Oh.
irresponsible.
I
So
can,
he
I can be your brother.
He decided.
right.
He decided not to show up. So
Yeah.
introduce
White
yourself
sister.
again.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Ariel Kebbel. I'm an actress. I'm in town filming Midnight Texas, which is
Wow.
a show for NBC.
Wow.
And I have one of my first fights on set today, so I was here
Oh.
training before the fight.
Nice.
That's what it is.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna do a fight scene later today. So.
I go to set as soon as I get off of this podcast.
You don't have to be here for too long. Whatever you want.
Is it-
If you're
is
in a
it-
rush.
Is it Albuquerque Studios or?
It is,
okay,
yeah. We
cool.
film. Yeah, we're in season 2. We're at the studios.
So plug that show because I've never heard of it. Yeah, what is it called?
It's new,
It's
right?
called Midnight Texas. It's on NBC. It'll be on this October, airing around Halloween, October 26th. You guys may know me from Ballers, or I don't know. I'm trying to.
Ballers? You went Ballers?
I was on Ballers. Yeah, with The Rock. Yeah.
Wow.
I played Tracy, the reporter, and his girlfriend, season 1 and 2.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow. And I was just in 50 Shades, so I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know if that's big here. Probably not. Probably not.
He says, I watched all the time.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick with Ballers. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm fully clothed in it.
Yeah,
so.
he started 50 Shades too, but that's without a camera.
Different. Yeah. So where do I know you from?
I mean, I'm just your local MMA fighter. No, I'm
He's
from,
pretty big.
I'm gonna be on the Contender Series, Dana White's Tuesday night show next week. So I'm gonna actually do a fight scene too.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Should
a real-
we fight each other
a
and
real
see
one.
who wins?
So you got to tune
Yeah,
in.
you have no chance now.
Tune in next Tuesday.
Yeah, next Tuesday,
He's
July
going
10th.
live.
July 10th. Congratulations.
The ultimate
Yeah, I'll
tryouts.
watch yours if you watch mine.
I will watch yours. July 10th.
It's the ultimate tryouts because the big boss is watching. He picks the people.
You know
What-
what? You know what? You
what
follow
channel?
UFC? If
I
you
fo-
wa- you follow
Well, I
UFC?
do now.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Jackson Wink.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a Dana White Contender Series where they pick prospects, like they get and they match them against each other.
Okay.
And then when they see who performs well, and they give them a UFC contract, like a 6-figure contract, right, or something.
So it's
That's
like
just-
American Idol for UFC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's a
Pretty
good way
much
to
you have
do
to
it.
kick
Got
ass,
it.
and they sitting there watching you actually fight, and then depends on how well you do.
Very gladiator.
But there's
yeah.
no.
Oh man, I'm gonna be cheering you on.
Yeah,
Thank you.
he's
welcome.
well, what's your
Wait,
record
what's your
now?
Instagram?
BV. I can show it to you. I'm just.
Bevonkel.
I can show it.
I'm gonna give you-
BVONKL, BVO.
Okay.
You won't-
All right, well, we'll do a
Yeah.
video on mine, and
Alright,
I'll
cool.
make everyone watch.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, he is the future of MMA. I tell you that.
That's amazing. Where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta.
From Atlanta?
Yeah.
Hot Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm
Hot
moved here
Atlanta.
like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So where you from?
Oh, okay.
I'm from
okay,
Florida.
okay.
Oh, see.
Yeah. The
Southeast.
dirty South.
Southeast. Let's go. All right.
Yeah. That.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big deal. Soon to be. He's already big. We know how big deal he is
I have a
here.
big
but
smiling.
world will know.
So that's
Okay.
So that's
Let's-
literally what we were here to talk about. His tryout, his big tryout in front of the world, in front of the boss.
And then I hijacked
He's
it.
he's
Yeah.
our
Hollywood
fourth.
comes.
He's our,
Yeah. Then Hollywood
Third.
comes marching in.
so he's our third.
For this year.
He's our third contender for
For
this
this
year.
year.
Wow.
From our gym. And
We can just send in the contenders, man.
Just
Yeah.
Jackson Wink. You guys know Jonathan Tucker? He's an actor. He was on that show Kingdom.
He came here a bunch of times.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he's a big fan of Jackson
I know.
Wink.
We
Yeah.
have a poster
And
of the Kingdom. Says.
Oh, yeah?
Coach Greg Jackson was a consultant.
Yeah,
on
he
that
was
show.
the technical consultant
Yeah.
for the MMA stuff.
Navy
Got
Street.
it.
Navy Street.
Got it.
Natasha Karam from
Yeah,
the Brave.
you know Natasha?
Yeah.
She did the
she trained
podcast
here.
with us.
Yeah,
We
she-
trained.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
She loves the gym. She trained with Joe a lot.
We should have some of you guys on our show as
Yes.
fighters.
That's right.
And
technical-
our fight
there,
scene.
there
How
you
long
go.
you gonna be in town?
We're here till October.
Okay, so
So you'll be here.
Oh,
for
you're
a
brand
while.
new. You just
yeah,
started.
yeah. I just got in town a week ago. I
What-
can like barely breathe in this
Yeah,
altitude.
Yeah. It takes a week.
Clint's
a
down
couple
there
weeks.
kicking my
How's
ass.
your ears? The ears popping?
My ears aren't popping. My head. I have
Okay.
headaches.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
and down
Yeah.
and like
Oxygen.
my cardio just is
Oxygen
horrible.
starvation.
Like, we're down there, and I'm like,
Yeah. It takes about 2 weeks for your legs to
Yeah.
for
I
your
don't know. It's been a year and a
lungs-
half, and
lu-
I'm still having
yeah.
that problem.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know.
No, but the initial, but the initial,
thanks a lot.
but the initial
I'm
suffering.
not excited about that.
Initial suffering is like a couple weeks.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For lungs to open up.
Did you say initial suffering?
Yeah.
Jeez.
It never stops.
Okay,
here.
wait. Let's do a quick video. What's your podcast called?
JW Raw.
JW Raw
Yeah, with Eminem.
with Eminem.
Yeah, Misha and Mark. But you could just say JW Raw.
JWR.
JW Raw.
Hey guys, I just crashed this podcast. JWR.
Hi.
We're here at Jackson Wink. He's got July 10th
July 10th.
On?
Next week.
UFC.
Next week, Tuesday, it's on Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series.
Cheer him on.
And
It's
the
American
fourth
Idol
fight.
for fighting.
American Idol.
I like how you said it, American Idol for UFC.
Yeah.
For,
It's like the best way to
Yeah.
break it down in
Yeah.
one instance, right? In one word, in one
I
sentence.
kind of cut it off. Okay,
no,
hang
it's
on.
all good. Yeah.
I kind of cut him off one more time.
Oh, yeah. So July 10th, I'm going to be on Dana White's Tuesday Night Fights. Catch me on Fight Pass. I'm the fourth fight.
Yeah. That's cool. Thanks for doing that. That's awesome.
Yeah, of course.
The blue check mark boost.
Of course. All right. Well,
Oh, she has
this
a
was fun.
she has a blue check mark. Oh,
Of course she does. She's an actress.
You official, huh?
Oh, I'm verified?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good for my self-esteem, you know?
Yeah, you know, we're suffering apparently.
Yeah.
We're self-esteem over here.
I understand. I would be too. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What other collectors on there?
Do you know Peter Mensa? He's from 300 and Spartacus.
Oh, one of those guys.
He's a big yeah.
Yeah, bring them over here. You tell
And who? Jason Lewis from Sex and the City. You guys probably don't watch that show.
Sex and the City was great, man. My wife always watched it. I was stuck watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I'll bring them all here.
Why
That'll
don't we
be fun.
do? You know, we can do like a cross training. We did that with NBC The Brave.
Yeah.
We did a little,
Yeah,
a
the
little
instructor used the facility
Yeah,
kinda
you
train.
can bring your people for like stunts. Clint can lead you, and we do some kind of cool PR action.
That'd be
Well,
fun.
Bring some cool actors.
I'll
We'll
talk to him.
Sign
about it.
our little wall of fame and
we'll
the
do a
other
little-
side over there.
we'll
We
show
kinda-
I love
run
it.
around.
I saw Holly in here the other day. I'm such a fan.
Yeah,
Everyone
She's so
is,
cool.
So
We're all fans. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's so cool.
She's always watching over us in the corner over there.
yeah, right there.
Yep, there she is.
And
All right,
All
well,
right.
you guys get back to it.
Hey, thank
Good
you.
Nice
luck. It was really nice meeting
Thank
you.
you so much for
July
stopping
10th,
in. That was cool.
I'm cheering you on.
We'll see. So we'll talk. We'll do a separate one with you. We'll
Okay.
hang
So,
out.
so I can plug my
And
show.
then I jump in.
Try it.
And then I
Yeah,
jump in.
but and you should bring your brother too.
they'll crash your party.
Bye, guys.
All
Thanks
right,
again.
Clint said Dr. Bo is waiting for you
Oh,
over there.
great.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh, wait, let's do a picture really quick.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
do
good.
it.
Will you do it?
Yeah.
Like from there, so we get all of us.
We'll get back to our regularly.
Yeah.
How do you switch it to the front face?
Yeah. He
Oh.
never. He never.
He's
used,
not an
he
iPhone
never-
Oh, wait,
guy.
it
He never.
is.
He never used that phone. in his life.
Just
Oh wait, you should do it.
Do
I'm
any-
totally
yeah.
This is very Hollywood of me right now. Every guy, we're pausing for a selfie in the fight studio. No big deal.
Alright. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
All right, bye guys.
Yeah.
Please tag the gym. Yeah. The
Huh?
gym.
Of
Tag the gym.
course.
Tag Jackson Wink, yeah.
Wink.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Hey, good luck. Tell your brother I said hello.
All right.
and we'll do it again.
Bye, guys.
All right,
See ya.
take care.
Thanks.
We'll see you. Good luck with Dr. Bo.
Don't scream too loud.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was funny.
So she hijacked your show. Sorry
Yeah,
about
see,
that.
that's the type of characters.
You never know.
that
Spur of the
type of
moment, actresses or actors coming
yeah,
through.
just like
It
type of-
happens.
Yeah, we have everyone running around here.
But that's cool that she plugged
Yeah,
plugged you a little
I
bit
like that.
because that's huge actually.
Verify the count, bro. You're just kind of like, yo,
Good
we
luck,
gotta,
man.
we gotta watch that
Yeah.
kid.
I thought it was Catherine Heigl. I was like, no, that's not her. But then
Yeah,
I recognized her after a while.
yeah, that's cool.
I'm gonna go find her.
As soon as she said, yeah, some of those
50
shows,
Shades of Grey. You should have seen your
No,
face.
the ballers,
Yeah,
man.
the Ballers with
Power's
the
a
Rock.
new show though, but I like the Ballers cool. But I noticed her from the
Everything
movie.
with Rock is good these days.
No, that was like 50 Cent is Power now. You know,
Was it?
50 Cent is not Power. No, 50 Cent is Power now. Yeah, 50's Power.
That's literally the fanciest workout gear I've ever seen someone wearing in this gym.
This year?
What she was wearing.
Oh, I'm gonna say that.
That was
Yeah.
that was
She's
like
in the
the
heels and
Gucci
stuff.
or something. What
She was in the heels, hitting the mitts,
yeah,
hitting
she
the
was on-
pads,
yeah, she,
high
Oh, she
kicking.
was doing
you can
that?
tell she,
Did
yeah.
you see
No,
her?
not
Oh,
in the
yeah.
hills, but
Yeah,
not
she-
in the hills.
Oh,
not in the
okay.
hills.
Yeah, she was downstairs doing her
Right,
thing
she
with
was,
Clint. See, Clint has that connection because he's
Yeah, Clint-
obviously a big movie guy
Him
too.
and Joey though. Him and Joey has pretty.
No, Clint is a stuntman. You know that?
Oh, yeah?
he's,
Oh yeah,
he's-
yeah. He
he
makes a
been in
lot of
some
money doing that
huge-
stuff.
He was
yeah.
in Marvel. He just right now he's a little slower, so he's
Okay.
coming around like helping us. But yeah,
He's taking over the
Actually,
Wednesday.
he ran my sparring today.
Yeah.
Man,
I hear
he
Really?
made me push.
I heard he's real good.
Yeah, he's taking over
He
the
made me
Wednesday classes, I guess.
Is
For
it?
Joey, he's doing. Yeah, he's,
Oh, okay.
yeah, Joey's
Joey swamped.
Yeah.
Joey's kind of.
I got that Olympian coming back in August. Alfonso, remember?
Yeah,
Greg
yeah,
Rowan?
yeah. That
Yeah.
guy's cool. Yeah, the
he's
Mexican.
coming. Yeah, he's coming in here for good.
Yeah, should
He
get
gave her
some-
one.
All
a
right,
nice
let's get
workout.
back to you, man. So
All right, cool.
yeah, man.
So anyway,
What you want to know? What you
as we
wanna
keep
know?
saying, the contender on Tuesday night, you're number 3 from our gym this year.
Mhm.
This year.
Which
I
is
was
so
number
cool.
3. Was I number 3
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
gym
yeah,
last year?
yeah.
Last year, I
No,
did.
no, this. Oh,
Last
you
year.
did one last year
Yeah, I
too.
did it last
Oh,
year.
okay,
It
so
was. It was a
They
few
just
guys,
said you
yeah.
don't have enough
Third one.
fights. They want to keep you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you did that
Yeah.
one. Then you won LFA. You won that one, right?
Yep.
You did one LFA. And
One
now this-
LFA, and then we
then-
brought it back on Contender now. So
I think after this one, you might get
I mean,
official.
I don't know where else to fight after that. I don't.
Yeah, no one's going.
Like I want to fight there. I don't know where else to go.
I
after that.
I know you're on their radar like forever already, man. So they just probably the final shot.
Oh, like
final
Will,
push.
yeah, like Will fought a couple weeks ago, and he impressed.
Don't
the
be
hell out of
nice.
Mhm.
Don't be nice.
Oh.
So you're like Will. Don't be
That-
nice.
that's from out. That's outside the cage. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
nice and
I know you're very
bashful,
nice, but I'm saying
like,
when you're in
inside
there,
the
like-
cage, it's a different
Yeah,
talk.
no hugging.
It's a different
Yeah.
type of talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other guy that Will fought was one of those cocky. There's a difference too.
So you
There's-
watching that on TV? Imagine they're live. I was live watching him do that, and I was just like, damn, man.
Was he
don't-
just acting the fool? Was it?
He was
was-
acting a fool, man. He was going ahead. He did more talking than he wanted to, than looking
Yeah.
for the finish or looking. I mean, he pretty much embarrassed
Showboat.
himself. That's
Yeah.
on him, though.
Yeah.
Whatever.
See, I saw the Dana White when he drove up.
Did he get the contract?
He did not get.
Oh.
They didn't even.
No,
Because four people got contract.
Oh, the
that night.
NFL
No,
did.
that-
Oh,
that
not
night-
that, not
the Dallas
that one. I'm
Cowboy.
talking about
That
the-
night, one guy
was
got
Hardy.
a contract, and
Hardy.
another one
No,
got
no,
that
no.
developmental deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hardy got the development.
Yeah, the Dallas Cowboy
Yeah.
guy, yeah.
Yeah,
So
if
he-
you're gonna play it full, man, you gotta play it different. I mean, not like that.
Yeah, go
Because
out.
we handed him a first loss
Mhm.
before even you. When I first started here, we had this Russian kid Ramil, and we drove with him to Texas, and he was like 4-0. That kid that we
Yeah.
fought,
Yeah.
and he was like the big deal over there in Texas, you know.
He shut it down.
Yeah, and Ramil fought out of his weight class, didn't cut weight, nothing. He was just small and like beat the crap out of him, you know, for 3 rounds. And we took all 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Went home. Yeah, and then apparently he went up and won
Yeah.
a bunch of fights.
Was he what? Was that 55 at the time?
I
70?
think we went 170. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
170.
okay.
But Ramil was like 155. I think.
That guy's not the biggest 80. I mean, I know
He was
I'm
big
not.
though. He
I
looked
kn-
big.
he was
toward
bigger?
next-
Alright.
No, he looked big next to Will.
Really?
No.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
were
for sure.
there.
I mean, Will is what, 5?
He's just
5
wide.
maybe. Yeah, he's just a wide guy. I mean, but he's still like, you know.
Yeah. So you're the guy you fighting. So what's up with
The
him?
guy I'm fighting,
Kickboxer.
his name is last name Cunningham. I'm not gonna say the first name, because even if I do, you're not gonna find him. So
Oh.
call him. Yeah, you're gonna look him up. You're like, who? Where? No,
So-
but from what they telling me, he's a, or from what I saw, he's a kickboxer that does MMA. Right.
So there's not a whole lot of video on the guy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
There is or isn't?
There isn't. I mean, he's gonna be hard to find because of,
What's his Sherdog record?
he's 5-0.
Oh,
Last
yeah.
time I checked, same as me.
So
So
5-0.
last time I was on the show was 4-0. We got matched up at 3-0, and now this time we're getting matched up at
So he was also on the show.
with the Contender.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
oh,
The
so-
guy I fought last time,
Oh,
we matched up with undefeated record. Now we're doing it again.
so you
Yeah.
keep fighting all these undefeated guys. Like,
These-
they testing
All
you.
these hungry guys. God.
No
That's
matter-
all right.
I guess that's the beauty,
That's all right.
right?
You're hungry
That's
too,
the
man.
beauty, right?
Yeah, which
So,
one's
yeah,
more
who's
hungry?
hungry?
That's
That's
what
the
it comes
challenge.
down to.
Yeah.
That's the challenge that you
Yeah.
that I like in there. And
I
once
love
you
that.
Get past all the other stuff. It's like, all right, who's better? No,
Yeah.
I'm better. Who got more heart? No, I got
Yeah,
more heart.
8-0, 5-0.
Yeah.
It's all these guys that are
Yeah.
just badasses.
But as far so far, I mean, yeah, man. Every fight you fought, man, you raise eyebrows. Like, damn.
Just trying.
Because last fight you fought, you were just like barely even like kind of yourself, right? I heard. You
Yeah,
just, like,
I never. I,
And you
I
barely-
didn't want to say. Yeah, but I mean, it was one of those things. I was probably using my head too much in that fight, and then I was under the weather. I did feel like crap,
yeah,
but
I know about
Yeah.
it. And you coasted
yeah,
at your worst
yeah.
against a good guy. You really coasted
Yeah.
through him.
Man, if you knew the thing was going through my head, it was okay, man. What's next? Okay,
Yeah.
all right, man. We're gonna slow this guy down. Or, well, okay,
Yeah.
what is you know,
Yeah.
just checking, make sure
Yeah.
I'm fine. But at the same time, I wanna still, even when I'm feeling like that, I want to see what I can push out. dig
What-
out,
what
And
about,
and you did.
What about jitters? Did you have those going in? I mean, it's a big show. It's a big deal.
I think it's different. All right, it's always the same, but it's still different. I guess after a certain amount of fights, I'm sort of like, man, I'm gonna have to go through this again. All right, I'm gonna feel all right. So I know when these feelings are gonna come up. Physically, I can you could physically I'm gonna be in shape, but
Right.
so to me it's like somewhat all the same. Maybe the only difference is the opponent, and then that depends what he brings. Maybe he's a trash talker. Maybe he's a quiet guy. I don't know. They could be probably the only person that could change the
Yeah.
experience for me. So
But you're on
so
a-
far, no one's been the I've seen some cocky guys, but not much of a the shit talking type.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you're on that
And-
big stage. It's that UFC banner. I mean, you see the pictures of all the tough season guys all over the place.
Yeah.
So it's gotta, when you're in there, it just automatically has that feeling. This is a big stage, even though there's bleachers.
Yeah.
It's not quite the octagon.
You feel-
the-
For some, all right. So when you go in there, it's quiet. I'm sure you guys noticed that it's quiet, and then what you're used to, walking out on the big stage, everybody, so everything blends together. But with this one, you can hear someone whisper, like, yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that guy before. I'm like,
That's funny. That's interesting.
Have you got a chance to talk to Dana White, like one-on-one?
man, that's crazy. I won that fight, and I was excited about it, and I didn't even go look at him. I didn't even know where he was.
You didn't know
That's
Dana
crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even know where he
Kind of
was.
hides in the dark over there. Him and
Mhm.
Shelby are
Like
kind
he's
of.
right there, and he's probably like the whitest dude ever, and then and bald, and I walk right past him. So I
It
guess
just-
it's
it
one of
just-
those things. I was like, man,
just
all right,
emo-
this time,
Emotions going through
Yeah.
it, just because when
Yeah,
you're
you're
after the
focused.
fight, you're in the tunnel
Yeah.
and stuff. It's
Mhm.
like you just I'm
Yeah.
done. Let's go. Whatever.
first people, your coaches, and
Yeah.
you got your family and everybody else.
You have a
before
lot
you.
of family coming to watch.
Not a lot of. Well, it's my family. Like that's all I pretty much need is my
family.
pops and my mom, my brother, and
And Will's going with you. I
Will's
guess.
rolling
Yeah.
through.
Yeah,
It's
you
good to
can-
have the support of the team too.
That's
you,
awesome.
you came for him too,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
That's
but you
good.
can never go wrong.
When
I
you
can
got-
never go wrong with
And
the
like
fam
you
coming
said,
through,
support of the team. You know, all of us are going to be here
Yeah,
tuning
You
in.
have, well, you have a big family here.
yeah,
that's
for sure, for sure.
I'll be over there at the movie theater. You see me over there. I'll be on my phone in the corner. I just noticed him with his Bugs Bunny hat.
I was watching. I was going to say something. I can't find the joke here.
Space Jam.
It's brewing in my
Space
head. I
Jam.
was gonna say something, but
You can say we got the same big teeth. I mean,
big teeth.
yeah.
That John Jones thing, though, man. I tell you what, I'll never forget when you did come in here the first time.
Yeah.
I thought you were John. I
Every
Yeah.
picture I've ever took with you where
Mhm.
you won it, everyone said, "Oh,
that
John
John?
Jones back in
Is
the
he
gym."
back?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
John.
is John Jones?
oh,
back?
John's training
Like
us.
even in the group picture, you know, when they have like
Yeah.
one and it's
We
far
don't-
away, it's
yeah.
even harder to tell.
And they're like, oh no, that's not John.
yeah,
That's John over
and
there.
then you sticking out,
Yeah.
you know, and you're like,
Yeah, we don't even
tallest.
correct them anymore.
But
because
you know,
of
what's the worst thing to me is like when I was getting that. Oh, he looks like John. I'm like, cool. Like back in Atlanta, I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah.
No,
They
right.
compare me to the goats.
Yeah.
This is good. This is a good thing. Then I get here, and then you hear it a little bit. You hear it more often. But then I'm go out to the gas station or the mall, and at the mall, I think I got some looks.
Yeah.
But not necessarily.
'Cause they know he
not
lives
good
here,
looks
yeah.
though, man. Not good looks. Sometimes they're not always good looks. I'm like,
Oh, shit.
Did
Oh, that
I
makes
do
sense.
something to
Yeah,
you?
because he's he's a legend for being a bad boy too. Sometimes,
it's John
yeah.
Jones, and so he's just I don't know. Well, anyway, it wasn't good looks, and then sometimes I was thinking, well, did I do something that I don't remember? Do you know me from another place? And then I think,
When I was John Jones, I
how
did
many
something,
people
yeah.
know? It's gonna help me out eventually, though. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, that wasn't me. That was John. You know, they say we look alike now, but
That's funny.
the way we look alike, I don't know. That's crazy.
And
I
you
gotta-
both happen to be at the same gym,
I
so
gotta
it's,
talk
it's
to my
weird.
mom. I gotta ask her what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, but it does fool a lot of people. We have fun with it.
But the
though.
worst thing is the
Can pull some-
disappointment when
Can
they're
pull
like,
some pranks.
when they're like, "Are you John?" I'm thinking, all right, I could say yes, but will he go away? If I say no, will he believe me? So I tell him no, and then the disappointment in their eyes, I'm like, man, I didn't.
Then they
I
run
didn't
away from
ask
you.
for it. I didn't ask for this.
Yeah.
You know, just say I'm his training partner.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're trained together.
yeah.
Yeah, that's all. Because they'll be still excited to know that you're trained together
Yeah.
from the gym. It's like, oh wow.
I
yeah,
tell
cool.
him I train with Holly, and they get more excited.
Just say
Yeah,
we're
okay,
brothers.
especially now.
We're brothers,
Yeah,
but not by blood. Just,
No relation.
Just gym brothers.
Gym brothers. Yeah, man. Your brother is coming in a second, actually. Your
Mhm.
brother, yeah. I've been waiting for him, Leivon. Yeah, man. He's pretty badass himself.
He is 22, had his first pro fight. When we started,
Killed it.
yeah, but man, me and him started when he was 14, 13 at the time, you know.
He has a crazy pedigree in wrestling, bro.
And
Went
then
for-
he decided, he's like,
is it
well,
D1 or D2?
he went D2. No, I
D-
think he went JUCO. He was in Iowa though, so
Because
was
when I
D-
first
so
time,
they all
first,
blended together.
Yeah.
first day I rolled with him and he came in, like broke my nose. Almost. It was bleeding just from rolling.
That
He a
Misha-
rough driller and a rough.
Yeah,
He's
because
a
I
rough-
rolled and like
Misha likes rolling with everybody.
and
Yeah.
scramble,
Test him out.
and scramble, you know, he just hit me with the leg, but it was an accident.
his
but
leg?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was an
okay.
accident. Or a knee or something.
Maybe
I was
but-
bleeding.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
So who's older? He's older.
Oh,
than-
I'm older.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it. Yeah,
He's a
I
big-
can't let him take that.
little
If he,
baby. So he's the
if
little
he was
brother.
older, if he was older brother, it would be what growing up with him. If he was an older brother, no.
Do you have any other siblings?
Yeah, I have 2 older brothers and
Oh.
2
Oh,
older
wow.
sisters. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, you
So
got a big
6 of
family.
us. Might
Wow.
be 7 of us.
Are you
but
close?
I'm sure it's 6.
Might be.
close?
Yeah, we're all close when we get together. But
Did they come watch you? We're gonna come watching you or no?
Nah,
The work?
Nah, just
Well,
yeah, the family. You know, the family life taking over.
Well, it's
Yeah.
expensive
Right now, no
too.
kids for me, no kids for bro. So right now we
yeah,
ain't
you're young
kicking
guy,
it. We doing the thing.
just
Yeah.
gotta
But you got nieces and nephews and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that takes up for. But I'm not around them all the time, so that's.
Yeah.
So
that's
where are they all
that's
at?
like, everyone's in Atlanta.
So everyone's in Atlanta.
Mhm.
What
Oh.
brought you here, bro? Like, because I remember you just appeared out of nowhere.
I showed up that time and I was like, man, I'm gonna stay here for 6 weeks. 6 weeks turned to 8 weeks, and then I was like, all right, this is where I want to be. But right now I have a fight. I'm gonna get back home. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna get back here. But it took me a little bit longer to get back. But at the same time, just thinking, all right, I'm gonna get back.
Yeah.
You know, just time.
Wink
Realistically,
Wink took a liking of you, man. Because
Oh,
man,
right
it was
Right away, they saw something.
Wink, Coach Harry, Coach Joey. You know, they've been to my fights, and that's the 3 that I'm pretty much using.
You know, it's funny because
Didn't use it. It's good.
I'm always down there taking pictures, and Wink's like, keep an eye on this guy here. He's something. And you're one of those ones.
Oh,
and,
man.
and sure. So in the beginning, they saw something. Greg, Wink, they
Do
get
you think
together.
your style resembles John Jones too? Because the way I see it, because I don't know if it's in my head, because I watch it, it's like, oh, he looks like the Jones. That when you move and the way you move,
Yeah.
and the way your legs move, and the way you,
Man, all right, so
it actually looks like John too, bro. I'm not lying. Like I
I've
don't
been in
know.
fights where I would do things because I seen him do it. Like it was
Keep your.
I would do things because I would see him do it, and I'm like, man,
You saw that
I'm
it
tall
worked.
too. I'm gonna try that. I guess
Especially the kicks and the elbows,
the elbow.
the way you bend your legs and like the way you lower your level and the way you move, and just I don't know. I don't know.
And
It's just
Snoop
got-
Dogg on the
Can't even lie,
Snoopcast.
man. That's the guy. John Jones is the guy that I watched. I watched him. I watched Anderson Silva, and I watched a lot of people. The first person or the first fighter that I got into MMA off of was Rampage. So at the time, before even John Jones, I was a big Rampage fan, and probably would have thought I did the same thing. Slamming was a big thing at one point to me, and then I realized, I could do things that I could use less energy,
Yeah.
And then I even watched Shogun, but like when John Jones came into the scene, I was like, that
That's me.
is what I can do.
Yeah.
That is nice.
It's
You
like
know-
recorded. In
Yeah.
Looking at him now, he's got a little Rashad in too.
he does.
He does. His face is. He's got that
Yeah,
Rashad
you're like
going on.
combination
I'm a
of all
blend
the
of
guys,
everyone,
bro.
man.
It just
Yo,
depends on-
you're the next goat, man. You absorbed like everyone,
yeah,
man.
yeah, you got all the good. Yeah, that's awesome.
You got all the good things.
You got the beard, you look like John. You got the goatee, I still look like somebody else. Someone say, hey, you got a little Jamie Foxx thing going too
I
because of
see
the
that.
goatee.
There we go.
next on to the career.
Yeah,
that's
acting.
next level.
You just met an
Yeah.
actress, bro. You had
Then-
Well, she volunteered.
1 foot in, bro.
Yeah, I
You're 1
came in
foot
and all of a sudden she jumps in too. That's crazy.
Hey,
Yeah,
but you know that's good because
I got
she
pretty
said
good timing, right?
She
Yeah,
may
we
she
got
may
good
use you
timing.
guys as an extra for
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
That's
that
perfect.
might work
yeah,
out.
So you get that. The plus is she gives you a shout out,
Yeah,
man. That's
that's
a lot of
pretty
eyes
cool.
on you right now, bro.
Yeah.
Some of our
Funny.
guys have been in movies, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a huge
Get an
Albuquerque.
early start. Yeah. But
Yeah,
right
I
now,
wanted to meet Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
so
his-
bad, bro. They had Creed 2 over here. You know, some of our guys went and they were extras on that movie.
I wanted to
Dude,
do that.
if I met Sylvester Stallone, dude, like he walked in, I would pass out, like on the floor.
and he means it. He would.
So would you,
You was fanboy that hard.
dude? Badly, bro. Dude, I grew up on that shit. Rambo,
Yeah.
First Blood,
Yeah.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man! Some of the most craziest movies ever came out of him, man. Like,
Yeah, well,
think about it.
our
bro.
guy downstairs, he got to meet him. He was there.
Yeah, I'd fanboy out. That's
took
all
that
I'm
took
saying.
that picture by the urinal. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was funny. He probably just got out. He probably just got out taking the piss, man.
They
They
were
jump,
stalking him.
they
I
jump,
sanitize my hands first.
jump on him.
He is on the way.
That's what happens when you're
Your
famous.
brother?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we won't
You know what
hold
we
it
should
against
do?
him.
You know
that
what
he's
we should do? We should lock the door.
Yeah.
Make him pound on the door.
I'm like, dog.
Dude,
They did not. Oh, you sure I can come in? You gonna make a? You probably get mad at me and shit.
irresponsible.
Yeah.
Leivon.
And then if I say that for sure, cussing. All right,
Uh-huh.
you just start.
You guys fight a lot or no?
Nah, we don't fight a lot.
You,
but
from what I know, you're very two peaceful dudes and very quiet.
Yeah.
man.
They
You know,
are.
some dudes like to this and that, but you just two always just like, and just.
I've never
I think-
heard him get upset. He
Yeah.
doesn't
Coming
shit
up-
talk.
Well, I've seen.
yeah.
him, but did you know? Oh, we're not gonna talk about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
coming up with all the fighting that we did, not with just each other, but with other people, getting on, I'm like, man, what? If he got a problem with me, or if I got a problem with him, are we gonna handle it there, or we're just gonna be like, hey man, so what we eating?
Yeah.
Squash,
Yeah,
done.
you're just mellow.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
mellow people. Because
saw that.
it's like nothing phases you. I think
Yeah.
it's the fighter spirit or character type of thing that just surrounds you. Because some people like the hype and some.
Yeah.
I actually appreciate the mellow guys. The ones that
Cool,
don't
cool.
need any extra medication to fall asleep, man. They're just out. That's how I say it. I don't know.
Well, his brother got into it while you were gone with who was it? With something happened.
Yeah,
man,
that was a little exciting. You get these
It was,
little
I ain't
fights
gonna lie, man.
sometimes.
Like when the whole thing happened,
all that testosterone.
if you're gonna be like, oh, it wasn't anything, but I mean, at the end of the day, two dudes fighting. Oh, we watch fighting, we watch UFC and stuff.
Well, I
so
don't get it. Yeah,
I mean, like,
Wink,
man, I
just
would-
kind of stands there. And
yeah. If
watches.
Wink isn't doing anything,
why is
that
everyone
means
breaking this up?
Yeah,
This is an MMA
everyone's
gym.
used
Fight.
to it, man. Go
Fight
ahead and
it
handle
out.
your business. I usually don't. I didn't think it was that big a deal. But I mean, that just between them two.
Yeah,
But I mean, that's my brother too. So
of course you're gonna. Yeah, that's your
it is
brother.
what it is on that too. But I ain't gonna talk too much about it because I wasn't really involved to
Yeah, I just saw.
the
I was,
physical
I
part.
was eating my burrito
Yeah,
in
They're
the
good now.
cafe.
They're good now, right?
They gotta be. Because I ain't really even trying to see that either. I mean, I'm like, y'all
can't
just
have
chill
that
out. Because
crap,
if if it was gonna stop then, y'all would have stopped it then. Now, no one wants to do anything, so forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
It happens, man. We've seen it a lot, but for the most part, it doesn't happen that often. But I've been in so many gyms all around the world. Always happens. Two dudes throwing down.
Butt heads.
You know, you butt heads by accident, or you like somebody throws an elbow and you're not supposed to. Like, yo, what are you doing throwing an elbow? I got a fight coming up. You cut somebody. You know, you hurt somebody's knee and this and that. It just becomes out of control.
It happens out, man.
Yeah, but
fight gym, man.
As long as you're not called into the principal's office afterwards, that's all that
See?
matters. Nobody got called in, so it was nothing.
Can you imagine?
Principal being Coach Wink.
You know, you should have made him hold hands afterwards.
When he calls you upstairs to his office.
Give me a pinky. Pinky, bro.
Definitely.
It's fun to watch this stuff. Watching you spar with these guys is impressive.
Yeah, sparring is, man. Just earlier, I was saying, like, man, are the rounds getting harder? Because the option is what the guys are getting better. We're all getting better. Or I'm just pushing harder. The thing is, just like the way we feed off each other is good, especially the ones that you can get feedback from.
Yeah. Who are your favorite training partners here? I know Will is.
Will is he's a good friend too.
Yeah,
he's a really good friend. But my brother is 100% of the time like training with Chris Brown.
Chris is good.
Just found a new pretty good training partner in Cooper. Although he's a 45, he's still
Cooper's a beast,
man.
That Ukrainian kid, 19.
Yeah, man. He's pretty good too.
We got this kid 19-0 making a Bellator debut.
I hope he come. Whatever he decides to do,
he wants to come back.
Around. Yeah,
he is running through everyone, bro.
I like him, man. He's cool.
And I roll with him, dude. 2 Darces on me, man. I haven't trained for 10 days. So I was like winded. Just like out of nowhere, like one after another. And just one of those where it just gives you headaches.
Where's he from?
Ukraine. What's funny is that I don't know if I told you his day. He told me like how his day starts. He's like he doesn't belong to any team because there's no teams. There's no one close to him in skill level that he can train with. So his day starts with getting on the phone and looking for training partners. And so he travels all the time. Sometimes he says I'll travel for 5 hours a day just to like some other places so I can find people to train.
What the hell, man?
So and how good he became.
Wow.
Like he travels around the world because he like. But he says he likes it here, so hopefully. But then it's kind of like, he's beating up some of the best guys.
Yeah,
so
he's like,
I know, is he getting enough challenge or what, man? Like, you don't know if like you're gonna intrigue him,
We'll see. I mean, it's on. How long has he been here?
Yeah, it's
couple weeks.
He's coming.
Yeah, give him a couple cycles, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll see the challenge what I'm talking about because.
But Chris gave him black eye.
Yeah, Chris, he say a lot, but Chris Brown is definitely
is the future.
Yeah, he says it like himself. I mean, with him, with what I watch in Chris, it's more of he definitely sticks to the plan and like he stays consistent with what he believes is gonna take him or doing the right things as far as
his pace is great. Like the last fight that we saw, man, just like relentless.
Yeah,
like,
it was 3 rounds.
Yeah, it went 3 rounds,
and it was
rare.
A tough fight because the guy had
tough.
like a lot of resistance. Still was able to keep up at the 100%
usually
ground
when you
and
got
pound hard wrestling.
Somebody flying in from Florida, obviously,
they're
probably good.
Begging for the first round.
The crazy thing about that guy is he came in the day before the fight, which means he wasn't even acclimated.
Yeah.
And to do that kind of performance
so you got to take your head off
from Florida, from sea level, from below sea level to us.
But hey, look, listen, you can either come up here and then you're like, well, I'm just going to give it all I got. Or you can come up here and, it's a hard fight,
excuses.
But you give it all you got. Because, truthfully, I would have done the same thing, too.
Yeah.
Chris is the top, he's the dog out here. And he came to beat him, and he didn't back down. And, I mean...
No, respect to that guy, seriously.
Future's going to be good for him, too.
Oh, yeah. He impressed me to go 3 rounds like that with Chris. It was impressive.
So you here to stay for good with us, bro?
Yeah, man. This is Albuquerque.
Home.
Yeah, this is the spot right now. I mean, this is the spot, man. After retirement, then I can figure out what else I want to do.
But it's great.
Yeah, but right now,
I think we're going to do a lot of great things, man.
For sure, man. This is the team. It's a solid team here, and I'm cool with it.
Yeah. You're not going to do a parry on us and move right after the fight. So.
I don't think he's going to move. He's going to come back.
I hope he comes back, too. See what he's going to do.
He said he's come back.
Yeah, we're happy. We're happy you're here. You were accepted quick. Like I said, everybody everybody said, "Hey, look at this guy," and then your brother came in, and he's like, "Yeah, that's just these guys are."
Man, he
I
juiced
didn't
it up
know
a
you
little
had a
bit.
brother, until he
Yeah.
came in and broke my nose.
Yeah, he came in well after you. Yeah, you'd
Yeah.
already been here.
But
for
you
a
don't
while.
have that wrestling background, though. You're
No, I didn't get
different,
the
right?
background from it. I mean, even though I do, I mean, it helped me out last fight, but with not coming from a specific background, I feel like I could fix my mistakes. I don't really have that.
mentality.
The
Stuck
bad,
on one thing.
something to go right back. Oh, I'm gonna shoot when I'm in trouble, or I just
Interesting.
fight.
Training with guys like
Yeah.
Cooper, though, man, they could teach you a lot. Those
Yeah, for
D1
sure.
wrestlers.
Hey, my brother taught me a lot too, man.
Yeah.
He went to school, came back, and then from there, I'm like, hey, get on it, man. We got to get to work because I'm
Yeah.
not about to be sitting up here
His
without.
brother is
yeah.
as legit as Cooper.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Not D1, but still, he's
D1. What does the number even mean exactly?
Yeah, well, I mean, D, you got to respect him and stuff, but at the end of the day, who else is like the champ? D1 was John's D1 yet?
Yeah,
When he
exactly.
went, he
The
didn't
GOAT.
go into UFC
I'm
as
not
D1.
sure
yeah.
if he's, but he's a JUCO champion.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Your
JUCO
brother's
champion,
JUCO champion,
could have,
right?
would have went D1, but he
Yeah.
wanted to fight.
Yeah, your
Brother
brother
JUCO,
That's huge because
Yeah.
Leivon.
Devin
Devin
Clark,
Clark.
Yeah.
JUCO.
yeah, see.
Yeah, those are solid wrestlers, man. They're coming
Yeah.
out from.
I think
like,
what
junior
what
national
happened
college.
with the JUCO is like they do JUCO so that way they will go to D1. Some people decide to cut the wrestling off and do something else, and others
So
decide to
say
take
if
it
you
all the
do
way.
JUCO, become a champion, and pretty much guarantee the D1 spot.
I mean, I
I
would
guess,
hope
right?
that's how it works.
Or
you know?
D2 or whatever,
Yeah.
whatever you choose, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
there he
yo,
is.
coming in.
Yeah, man, it's been dry, dog. I ain't had no jokes or nothing.
Speak of the devil,
The
the
twin.
wrestler.
You missed an actress.
Dude, oh man, yeah, man.
It's a
your-
good thing, though, bro.
She
Yeah.
was, she was a little.
Your-
She was a little whiter than you.
Your irresponsibility led you to miss on
His
something
responsibility caused him to be irresponsible.
Really, yeah.
We're gonna let him get set up.
Yeah,
here
we
for a
had
second.
somebody crash the party. Some cool actress.
have been very boring.
No, we just started and she just came in. That's pretty cool.
Welcome to the show, Leivon. Appreciate you coming on, even though you're
I would
late.
say Leivon,
We're-
Bevon.
Yeah.
Leivon and
Thanks for
Bevon.
having me.
Yeah, man. So
Is that
what's going on?
sucker?
No, he already claimed it, man. Look,
Oh.
you're trying to steal, sucker. If I had to,
You
I'd
can have a
give you
shot. You
Yeah,
can,
go
you can
ahead.
bite on that snake.
You have no fight, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You leaving tomorrow?
Yeah.
Go ahead and slam
Have
him
some
up.
Viper.
Yeah.
Have some Viper juice.
Where's the cup
I'll take a cup if y'all really
Bevon, all right. Will you?
Yeah, he about it. Let's go. Let's see.
Man,
man.
he's-
where's
All
it?
right, let's
Get the paper cup.
Okay, here we go.
Vote for Pedro. No, that's Tyson Pedro. See that vote for Tyson Pedro took a shot. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Mark, you taking? You can't have him leave him hanging. You
Yeah.
he has to have a companion. I'm rolling tonight.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna leave
think
these guys hanging.
Man, that's an ugly snake.
it's a Viper, bro. It's a
You
real.
had one? You had
No,
some?
I ain't
I'm
taking-
gonna
no,
have to use
no.
Pedro's.
I just came from Moscow, Russia, bro.
All right.
Oh, so you
As-
good?
Bring me
as-
the-
no,
You good?
I'm good. I need another couple weeks to recover.
Yeah. Why is there 3? Is that for Nick?
Why are you taking 3? Nick's taking?
He gotta be, cause I'm
Why
good.
not?
Let's drink. You know what we're drinking for?
Hmm.
For his victory.
Yes.
Let's cheer.
Hard 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Was it 6 weeks?
Yeah,
I feel like it's been a whole year, man. Damn.
See?
Like this last one rolled into the next one, but even before that, I'm helping. You know, I was doing the camps with Will and.
You can see yourself on that
Yeah.
bottom
Oh,
screen.
yeah.
Yeah.
real.
Snake juice.
There we go.
Go ahead.
Let's cheer. Hold on. Let's do
Victory, right?
It's a
for the
victory.
victory. Well,
Ready?
Right.
ready?
No mind, no mind.
Kill it.
You're gonna feel it later.
Yeah.
It's
Got-
strong.
Now you got that poison in you, bro. You.
Man, I was having some back pain.
Now it's gone.
Yeah, it's all gone.
Instantly. Medication. What's it? How's it taste? Yeah. Meh.
Yeah, what is this?
Like liquor.
Why you sweating?
Man,
It's strong.
yeah, I want to take my shirt off.
Hey, you won't be the first. You won't be the first one.
Yeah, look.
That's right. We
Oh,
get.
that's breezy sweat. I
he
can't
don't
be
wear- he
biting.
don't
I
wear
can't be
shirts.
biting.
Can't
Yeah.
bite.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only the brave. Look at him. He's sweating. Look at that. He
Yeah.
broke a sweat.
Yeah, he did. Jesus.
But I told you I usually don't drink, you know?
Only the brave do
Only
that
the
shot,
brave.
man. So
Only the brave.
you definitely earned yourself a
Got that hair on my
Kudos for
chest.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with the respect.
So we were
what's
talking
up?
about your wrestling background.
Yeah.
You're just badass.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
just
Where'd you get your start? Tell us about it.
Man, you want to know what started it?
Let's tell us.
Rampage versus Rashad on that tough finale.
Oh, wow.
Not even the tough finale, the whole episode season.
yeah.
He
Really?
broke the door. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, I want to fight, you know? But he had went off to college. So I was like, dang, what I'm going to do, you know?
Yeah.
My parents ain't going to let me fight him. But what are you doing? So I saw wrestling. I was like, yo, let me
Start
wrestle.
somewhere.
But the thing about it is that I thought wrestling was like MMA.
Yeah.
When I got in there, it was like a whole rude awakening. But I ended up just being really good with it. And we just took it from there.
Yeah. I was just telling you,
Yeah.
broke my nose the first day we rolled.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
It was like fucking slammed into your leg or something. Man.
Yeah.
It was like bleeding.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
He's
shit.
tough, man.
That's funny,
Tough
though.
guy, man.
So when I went to school, he was talking about wrestling, and then so he could do MMA, and I'm like, nah. See, you not about. I didn't think he was. I thought he was gonna be able to whoop my ass after that. So I was like, nah, I need to fight too. So I started figuring out ways I could train while I was in school and stuff like that. So
It was funny.
he definitely pushed it
He
so
started
that
off
way.
doing fitness kickboxing.
Yeah.
So he went to wrestling, you went to fucking.
Well, I came
At
back
least
from
you
school.
didn't go to ballet, bro, because you know some guys, some dudes do.
Yeah.
So I got a great story. So it was
Yeah.
like the first day we tried out for MMA. Actually, it's the first day. I came back from school after wrestling practice, and he went inside the place. And, you know, I was just sitting there chilling.
Yeah.
And he comes back, and his clothes is just drenched in sweat, and he's breathing. I'm like, yo, is that like fitness kickboxing? He's like, nah, they had an MMA class, and you know, I'm about to go do the next class. You know, I was like, oh, okay. So I come in there, and he like, this is when he was watching Rampage.
Yeah.
So he was just trying to pick everybody up and
Yeah,
slam them.
yeah,
And this is
yeah.
240 pounds.
Oh
Bevon.
yeah.
240.
He was 240.
Yeah.
240.
235, 240.
That's a big Bevon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Damn.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So
the
it was just slamming
skinniest-
people.
But I wasn't that tall. See, I start growing.
You went through that growth.
I even grew last year. You know.
You're still growing.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Shit.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Not
an
straight.
alien like that, you know.
He real life thinks he's an alien. You see the head, the
Look,
jaw.
Yeah.
growing up, I'm like, yo, what's up with
You've been
what's, I'm like, what's up with this?
You've been
So
abducted.
then I'm fighting enough. I'm like, you know what? I look like this for a reason.
Did you get? Did
Big
you
old
I think some
head, big
people
old
just
teeth.
grow into the
Yeah.
character,
Did
man.
you
Like
get,
you know,
no.
I always say like you look at certain sportsmen. Like I played hockey and I met some like NHL players.
Yeah.
And you look at football players and then you meet MMA fighters. You know who already like grew into their part.
Mhm.
Like how your body develops into for that sport.
Yeah.
If you like do it long enough, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
So, like,
exactly right.
yeah,
'Cause,
it's
For
like
sure.
when I was wrestling,
yeah.
I got really big and got all this unnecessary muscle.
Yeah.
And as I started fighting, I just saw myself starting like everything just start peeling off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, everything
just-
that's not efficient for fighting,
yeah,
it
yeah,
just
yeah.
goes away.
Yeah, you mold into the
Yeah.
character that you know you are who you know you become who I guess
That
who
that
you
might
are.
be why I look like John. I don't know.
Maybe.
Who knows?
I want to know
I've
more
seen
about this
hockey-
alien thing, man. Did you get probed?
No, it wasn't even like that. I just woke up one day and just accepted. You know, accepted
Kanye
myself.
West dropped the album.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was Kanye. It wasn't. No, it wasn't
Yeah,
Kanye,
it
man.
was
I've been
Kanye
doing that
West.
before Kanye, man. What's
Kanye
up?
West. Hey, a secret. He impersonate everybody who he wants to be for a fight. Right now he's going.
No, man.
Right
Come
now he's
on,
going
dog.
for the Michael
Come
Jordan
on,
thing.
yo. Fine.
Michael Jordan.
But that's my secret, though, so don't listen to what you're talking about.
What about what you heard about this LeBron thing? You guys do basketball with going to the Lakers?
Oh,
Nah, what's that all
I'm not-
about?
I like LeBron, but that's not.
There's a whole bunch of whole new Lakers
Yeah.
fans coming up now.
But like they grabbed a whole bunch of people. It was LeBron and who else? Some other people. I
Rondo,
don't even watch
they got
basketball
Rondo.
anymore. Man.
Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, but
They hate each other.
Yeah.
So the only time I watch it is whenever it's the finals and we can see what everybody talking when they
There
dipping
you
out
go,
at the
exactly.
finals. and
Let's see
stuff.
what this
Yeah.
guy's
You guys
all
watching
about.
FIFA or no?
Yeah.
You know, so
Nah, the last time I watched FIFA was like was that 09 or 10?
I just came from
Yeah.
Russia, guys.
Every
you have
few
no idea.
years.
So
It's
it's in
probably
Russia.
wild,
It's
right?
Insanity level 100 over there.
Misha
bro.
was showing pictures of
and
lewd
videos.
acts going on.
Just on
all
the
over
street. I mean,
place.
that is crazy, man, over there, man. It's insane. I can't even describe. But plus, the city is extremely beautiful, man.
Mhm.
Moscow is just, like I said, Europe on steroids, man. Seriously. They
Yeah.
dump so much money in that place right now. So many visitors. It's crazy.
I guess that's the next spot to go.
Yeah. Russia beat Spain, bro. Spain was the favorite. Russia
Yeah, I
beat
saw that.
Spain.
Yeah,
That
There's
was
a lot of
huge.
surprises.
You tipsy? He's like, give me
Kinda.
another one.
It's still burning them.
Bro, you still sweating like it's coming down your ear, bro.
damn, that's some serious stuff.
Oh, I'm
Your
telling
hair
you.
grew back too. Bro.
Dang, that shot me right in the chest, man.
Yeah.
You took it in.
What happened to your tooth, man? Was that
Oh.
a fight thing?
No. So crazy thing is, I had very bad crooked teeth when I was
Oh.
Yeah.
when I was a little kid. so bad it was like bad before it came down.
Yeah.
So I used to always have braces, but before I went to school, it was like a tooth that wasn't coming down. So I was like, man, you know what? I'm not about to go in college with brace face. So I was like, man, let me just get it taken off. So now I gotta miss a tooth, and everybody think it's got knocked out.
It's got to be a fight thing. Yeah, that's why I asked.
But hey, now you gave me an idea to
The
tell
braces.
people.
Yeah,
I'll be like,
why-
I got knocked out. I got
that
it
story,
knocked out in a
that
fight.
story
Yeah.
sucked
Yeah.
about the braces
Yeah.
thing, man.
Yeah.
Let's go with a fight.
Yeah, my tooth didn't grow in, man. So
You know,
You're rolling with John Jones or something. Anything.
it was an elbow. It was an
There you
elbow.
go, elbow.
We were practicing. He threw an
Yeah,
elbow.
he was imitating
Yeah.
somebody famous. Yeah,
Over the
I like
top.
that.
So what's your plan, bro? Like, I mean, you got your first pro fight out of your way, right? You got anything lined up yet, or?
Yeah, I'm trying, I'm just right now. I was really trying to just fix some stuff that I felt like was kind of messed up in the first fight. Even though it went away for us, it's still always improvement.
Yeah, you killed
Then
it.
you got him fighting soon, so I felt like if I go fight, it was just gonna take.
Away
He got
from
all
you,
the
yeah.
star power,
a
so just
distraction.
leave it. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
man,
just.
like,
Mm.
usually
You
when
don't
he
want to
fight-
overlap each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when he fights, I'm all for him. When he fights, he's all for me.
For sure.
And it's like,
That's good, brothers.
you know, when
man.
That's
if we
supposed
start
to be.
fighting at the same time, it's like, man, okay, we gotta make sure we
It's-
can do it.
yeah.
We've done it before,
It just
but this is cool.
Yeah.
and it's the
Yeah.
first
It's
time I
easier.
had something back to back, so that's part of the reason why I'm not trying to pull him out or anything like that.
When you
anything
fought,
like
man, that
yeah.
kid, man, he was like, woo, like
Yeah.
a tank, bro. You submitted in what, second round?
First round.
Rear naked, right?
Yeah. That's crazy. The crazy thing is I did not expect the fight to go any way how that fight went. I thought we would be on our feet.
That's never like that.
Yeah, but it turns out he has a pretty good double leg,
Did he take it down?
Yeah, he take me down. He hit a big double, but I was able to get back on the feet, but it was just more like, oh, you
This
want
guy-
to wrestle?
This guy can wrestle.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
it was like more like, oh, you want to wrestle?
It's
Like,
just,
am I?
it's just you didn't expect it.
Yeah,
man.
it's
You
like,
were
but to me, it was more like a.
it's a learning experience.
Yeah.
Now you know that it can go anywhere. There's no-
Exactly.
you can't make a plan. I mean, you
Mhm.
make a plan, but it's that it's gonna go according to plan.
But
It's
the
not
funny
always
thing
a
is,
chance.
Joey knew it already though,
Yeah.
because when we were warming up, Joey had me just doing a whole bunch of ground stuff, and I was thinking to my head, I'm like, man, I want to knock this guy out on the feet, like what is he doing? But just follow Joey's plan and
Yeah,
always
that's
go
why-
good.
Yeah, that's why I
Joey's a
have Joe.
badass.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get a lot of respect for Joey
Yeah.
as a coach.
He's
when
a
you,
legend.
Yeah, we just listening to him, whether it's the amateur class or the pro class, whatever he's teaching.
Since
You
he
just-
took for like since he started cornering, and traveling and stuff, because it just happened like recently when he
Mhm.
took over amateur MMA team. They start going on the road with amateurs and
Mhm.
pros, like low level pros and stuff. Because I keep tab on all the wins and losses now,
Yeah.
so we don't have to hear all that crap and people like saying all stupid shit and they have
Yeah.
no facts.
You guys haven't
You know,
won in 2
yeah,
years.
Yeah. So we are right now outside of UFC, we are about 80-20. That's like almost out of 100 fights
Mhm.
that we had.
That's good.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah,
That's good.
80% winning ratio, bro. Come on. Who, that's strong, bro. That's strong.
Yeah.
I like it.
So, and you guys big part of
And
it.
then look, this past weekend too, man.
Yeah, so many W's, man, everywhere.
Yeah, we
Some
went-
lessons learned, but
Mhm.
a lot of
Yeah,
W's.
but you watching the fights and I'm like, man, everyone's doing
Yeah.
exactly what we've been,
We went 4 for
Yeah.
6 at
Yeah.
the
Kayla
at the
won, and
Jackson
then
series
Kayla
there.
won the belt,
Yeah,
and then
she's been on it, yeah.
CJ, the
He's on
specimen.
Yeah.
Dude, that kid is nasty.
Yeah.
Kayla's a
Natu-
success story.
Yeah.
That's all. You
Yeah.
heard about her backstory.
Yeah.
man.
He's like 300 pounds.
like- That's incredible.
Coming down and
fighting hard.
She's a
finishing
badass.
Fights.
She's so nice. She's
I
so
think people
friendly.
like that were able to achieve that to get to this point.
Mhm.
Like if you had that weight problem, and you fought it, probably the strongest individual on this
Yeah.
planet. Somebody who can motivate, because you see how many obese people in this
Yeah,
country,
it's not
and
easy
around
either,
the
man.
world,
yeah.
to get so disciplined,
Right.
to drop that stuff off like that,
To
And
be
she-
full,
and that's-
she fully committed to MMA.
and become a MMA fighter on top of it. Not just like
A
I'm
good
gonna go
one
around
too.
Mhm.
Our
and
gym
good
is
one.
so cool. We've had both
Coming,
extremes. We've had the
Fee
the fee with her anorexia,
Yeah.
Mm.
Who yeah.
where she was just
Not
70
sure.
pounds or
Skele-
something.
skeleton.
And then with the Kayla, where she was almost 400 pounds. She
Yeah.
said. So
and,
it's
and Carrie too.
Okay,
Carrie
Rick,
too.
yeah, that's right,
Carrie.
Carrie. Yeah, now she's a cop.
Yeah, MMA changes lives, man.
Yeah, man.
Sport
Dwight,
changes.
Dwight, the heavyweight Dwight, man.
Dwight,
he
too.
was, he
Dwight
wasn't
was
wrong.
big too,
Yeah,
man.
he came a long way.
Yeah,
And I have a true man. I hear it a lot.
So many little side stories. It's what's cool about this gym. You just don't know until you sit down and talk to people.
Yeah.
and
That's
find
why
out
we
their
started this
backstory.
podcast,
Yeah.
so we get to know all you guys.
know
and
them.
then
There's
tell
so many,
everyone.
like there's becoming like so
Even
many
if
more
one
fighters
person,
coming
one
in.
person or two people listen to it, don't matter,
Yeah.
man. At least you know you
Right.
get
Yeah,
to
we're
know.
learning
you.
a lot
Like,
about you
learn.
guys.
One of my
It's
old
more for us.
one of my old college buddies, like I brought him over here, and now like he's seeing it, he's so in shock.
Oh, that Russian kid?
Yeah,
Yeah?
of the culture here. He
Well,
just
I
like
thought, man, I thought he knew you. Well, y'all knew each other well,
Yeah.
but like I thought he experienced.
nah,
You know, so when he was telling me, like, "Oh man, nah, Bevon is different now."
Like, he's
I'm
got
nah,
fights,
he's sort
too.
of been, yeah.
Mhm.
He's 5-0 as well.
Yeah.
He's actually running through it. He's
So
running
when's he
through
joining?
fights
He
well.
He's joint. I don't know. I'm trying.
We
Give
selling
him
it.
a-
We
I'm
selling it, man.
But
Selling
honestly,
the
it's
gym,
like
man.
it's not even
We'll
me
see.
selling it no more. It's the gym itself
Yeah.
selling
Yeah.
it.
Most people, that's how it happens.
Yeah.
People come here just like shit, man.
He says
Packing-
2 weeks,
Yeah.
and now he's like, "Oh, I
I
might
don't
stay
know.
another week."
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah, he's like, I'm packing my stuff and
Mhm.
moving in.
Yeah,
That's
next
I
thing
like
you
how
know-
he did that though, man. He just one day he got up and he was like, "Yo, I'm packing," and he's on the way. And within the
Yep.
24 hours, he's there.
Trust me, dude. I
That's
see
cool.
it every day, man. Those people, man.
Yeah, Misha.
You know.
Yeah, land of entrapment, bro.
Misha lives it. Yep.
Yeah. I got trapped.
Yeah, from New York, right?
Yeah, and then
That's
Jersey.
Jersey,
It's not
yeah.
from
Jersey,
Love. I
yeah.
came here for a little camp with Timur and stuff. I was like a couple of times and
Yeah.
ended up here.
Yeah, same here. I didn't think
Yeah.
I'd be living in New Mexico for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
You know, I wanted to train here, but I didn't understand the. If it wasn't for the dorms, if I just came out here and then trained, I probably wouldn't come back. I probably wouldn't have came back. I would have wanted to, no doubt, but I probably wouldn't have been able to come back because this dorm thing that.
Yeah, you
how
lived
it's
that
set
dorm
up.
life.
Yeah, I lived the
how
dorm
was
life.
that? Tell
but-
us about that.
It's not easy, but
It's not easy, but at the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's expected. I mean, like, man, the first night I was there, I was looking like, you know, and then she's like,
Sizing
"Hey, man,
everyone
it's the doghouse, man. So get used to it. It's a lion's
Yeah.
den or something, you know."
Yeah.
And I remember that. So it's rough. It was just a different set of people at the time as well. You
Yeah.
know, when I got here the first time, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's changes
yeah,
all
it's
the time.
it's one of
It's
those
crazy.
things is that there's nothing else to do, man.
Mhm.
Just train, sleep,
train,
train,
sleep,
repeat, same
eat,
cycle,
yeah.
man, non-stop. That's what you want to be.
And that-
you know?
That is the dream,
If you
man.
want to be a fighter,
Yeah,
you live
living
with
a
fighters.
dream, yeah.
Yeah,
I
not
call it ludus. You remember how the gladiator house?
Yeah, Spartacus.
The ludus.
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah, that's what it is.
not everyone can afford to be like Alistair or Andre, where
Not yet, but they had to start
they
somewhere
can pay
too, man.
they can pay these long stay
Look, I remember,
hotels.
no,
Yeah.
remember even Michelle when we talked to her. She said when she first came to
She
New
was living at
Mexico,
the
she lived
dorms,
at the dorms, the old ones, and now
Yeah.
she's well off.
I
man.
Yeah.
love that story with her because she says she was living in the dorms and Diego Sanchez comes in one day and says, "Do you know who I am?"
She's like, no.
And she's like, "No, should I?"
Am I supposed to?
Yeah, I just said the craziest trip of my entire life, man. So I haven't been to Russia. I
Yeah.
was born after 25 years. Yeah.
25 years or less.
Yeah,
son.
yeah. And
Back-
I went
back to Mother
yeah,
Russia.
And I went back and brought freaking Diego Sanchez with me, man.
Yeah.
How crazy is that, man? First one to bring that legend, man.
Speaking of
to-
wrestlers,
to,
yeah.
to Russia, man. He's got crazy fan base over there.
Yeah.
Man. People we're walking on Kremlin, people stopping by.
Yeah.
Because first they don't realize it, like you don't expect to see like somebody
Yeah.
the famous. You're like, well, is it Diego? I'm like, yeah, it is. And like your whole before one person recognizes it,
There's
like
a river of people
yeah,
flowing
like-
in.
And then
Yeah.
the drunk guy. You got to tell
And-
that story.
oh man, this young guy. Yeah,
lots
we had
of drunk guys.
You want to pull
Well,
up the picture?
Well, FIFA's
Oh.
going on.
Oh,
FIFA's going on out there. So
that was actually a funny picture.
so there is.
Nah, but we're in a hotel room downstairs in the lobby, and there was like Mexicans, right? And they had like played the day before or something,
Yeah.
and there were like drunks everywhere, and this Mexican kid that's just drunk, like passed out, and Diego took a picture, and it was funny. And then people were coming up, he was like a prop for everyone's
Yeah.
pictures, like everyone just messing with him. and he
That's
was just out.
expected, though, right?
Yeah, he was out. And the
Right.
funny part, the next day I seen him, man. They like carried him back, and then he was like back to drinking the next day. I'm like, dude, you always died,
Yeah.
man. You know.
I thought you was about to tell me like he was like some world class businessman or something.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he was, man. But he was like wearing Mexican, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When people get into it and stuff, man. Soccer, man, is huge, man. It turns upside down. With these
I
people,
see
man.
it, and then like the what I can't go with whenever they what is it, taking a fall or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
when
worse
they-
than
when
basketball,
bump
when they
into
be
each other
pushing
and
each
they're
other.
like,
Yeah,
jumping
yeah.
up and down with their head, holding their head.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang.
Yeah, it's a lot of acting
Yeah.
that is going on because they're trying to get the red
Yeah, get the
card,
points and
penalty,
yeah,
penalties and
Yeah.
stuff.
Mhm.
So yeah.
it's definitely.
Yeah, guys, you definitely both a pretty big deal, man. Pretty big future, man.
Yeah, I appreciate
Stick-
that.
stick to
Yeah,
it.
I appreciate that. And we just
Stick to
continue the consistency and all
I
that.
like that you guys all
Yeah.
help each other too. You know, always trying helping each other. Like Will had a fight, you helping him, and vice versa. I see Will already downstairs. He just got off the fight.
Yeah, you.
Okay, here's that picture. You guys posing with this guy wearing a sombrero, or what's he
Yeah,
wearing?
they put like a Mexican head on him
Damn,
and stuff. They kept following.
Like a picture.
And this
He
guy,
took a
So-
picture with
this
Diego
guy-
Sanchez.
This,
and Kid
this,
David.
this guy was so drunk, bro. He lost his phone, and he was like for an hour just on the floor, like on the floor, literally under the table. For like an hour, coming up to everyone and like crawling like his paws, just like looking for his phone because I can't go. I guess it was like a new iPhone he just got and he lost it. You know how
Hell
people feel when
no.
you lose your phone,
Yeah,
man.
you
You
be
lose,
like,
you lose
yeah,
your
your
connection
heart
to
skip
the
a beat,
world.
yeah.
You lost your connection to the
Close.
world.
Got
You're
your scandals
done.
in your phone, man. I want
And
to
he's-
see them pictures.
Yeah,
Gotta love Diego, man. He's soaking it all up.
they loved him over there, man.
So
That was funny.
So he performed well from what I saw.
We did very well. The
Mhm.
thing is that we got confused with the rules and with the scoring board, man,
Okay.
because it was just that's why.
Well, between the
didn't-
commentators,
we really
and
did
the-
not lose the fight. It was just more on the technicality that we
Yeah.
didn't have a rules meeting. They never explained to us how to read the board. The boards are reset every week, so you
Yeah.
don't know if you're leading or not. And it was like
Oh.
penalties in there. We got penalty for something we didn't know what the hell it
Yeah.
was for.
Damn.
So and then we thought that penalty in there because I had like written one on there,
Mhm.
like in the corner of the name. So I thought it was like an advantage,
Bonus
something
point.
like we're fucking winning.
Mhm.
So it's just all confusing. And then we took the guys back two times and just didn't get the hooks in, just all type of stuff.
Still a
Just
good experience. Yeah. Still a good experience.
Just built some good fan base.
makes him want to go back.
He wants to. They want him back. There.
Yeah.
He wants to go to UFC Moscow for September.
That'd be a good show.
Are they going to Russia?
That's
yeah,
gonna be-
first
yeah.
it's epic. You didn't know?
Yeah, their
I didn't
first
know.
show.
Don't follow the news,
I mean,
Yeah, it's
Khabib's a
epic.
champion, no?
No, not there.
It's
but
not for
the-
the-
it's not
Khabib is
for
not
him?
No,
going
no,
there.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
They want to do that in Vegas.
Because Khabib is a pay-per-view guy, because it's time difference.
Oh,
He can't
yeah,
do pay-per-view.
yeah,
So.
okay.
But they
Learn
know
something
how
new.
big Russia is, and they
Yeah.
want to go.
It's gonna be big. It's gonna
Yeah.
be big either way because
Soon enough, before you know, you'll be on there. Two bros in UFC, like Pettis
Yeah.
brothers.
Oh, like Diaz brothers.
Like
well,
the
Diaz
you know,
brothers.
it's cool. It's cool because last couple weeks ago we had the East
Since
brothers.
You know how
and
to,
Yeah.
we've seen it not so long ago.
we got the East brothers. We got the Lewis brothers. We got the Dodson brothers.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
Eric Dotson on UFC though, but we
Yeah,
have a
but
lot of
he
brothers.
trains, so
Yeah,
he-
yeah,
it's-
yeah. There's always brothers. Yeah.
it's cool to have family. The family guys
Help
traditions.
each other out, yeah. You get nervous when I'm sure, of course, you get nervous for each other, right? Like, how's
Yeah.
that feel when like brothers?
I do my job still, man. The worst thing is I can be so nervous that I can't help him out. So I
stay
definitely
calm.
beat that. Yeah, I'm still nervous,
'Cause
still
you
ready
have
to jump in there if something happens. But
Yeah.
you gotta be
You
professional.
have to pass
Yeah.
your good energy to him because
Yeah.
he
Because
depends.
if he
on
looks
it
at
and vice
me and he
versa.
see I'm don't,
Yeah.
then he's gonna have a
If
problem.
you
Then
stress
I'm,
and panic, it'll transfer to him.
Yeah.
So you
See,
can't
that's
do
why.
that.
All right, so this is the thing. So last time I was in Vegas for my fight, my pops was there, and my mom was there, and I couldn't even hang around my dad because he kept looking at me for like reassurance. And I'm like, look, man, I got this look about 2 more times, and I'm not doing it again. So I'm just gonna avoid you, Mom. What's up? Hang out with
she's
Mom.
positive.
It's not even that. Not the positive part. My dad's positive. It's more just I could see the worry on his
Yeah,
face. I'm
yeah.
like, man, you making me weird. You gotta
Yeah,
you
that
gotta
makes
go.
sense.
And then being a father too, when my son
Yeah.
wrestled for me, I know how he felt, and I felt the same way. To get this for your family, for your son, you
Yeah.
get those jitters and
That's cr-
butterflies.
See,
and
my
stuff. It's the worst
mom-
feeling ever.
My mom is just different. I don't know what's
See?
up with her. Like growing up with her, it's not all. It's not all the. Don't get me wrong. My mom loves me. She loves
Disclaimer.
all of us. Nah.
Disclaimer here.
No, but she didn't give me all that the babying and all that stuff. It was, you got something to do, get it done type thing. It was a lot of late night laundry runs for me.
That's
before
'cause he was the baby.
Yeah, he was the baby. I'm starting to think that he was just getting because he didn't even get a lot of whoopings. See, it was me that's getting beatings. And you wouldn't expect that,
For
right?
him.
The older kid
For
always
him,
gets more
he
beat.
screws
Get
up. You
whooping for
get
him.
the whooping.
Yeah, so so mom is a little different, pops is different. It's like a little role reversal, but
That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey, but you have those memories,
See,
Yeah.
you say it's different, but I think they just got different relationships because mom, she nicer with me, and my dad is the one that's hard on me. You feel me?
Right.
So it's like, it's always like if I'm calling him, I'm like, yo, what you up to? I'm like, man, I'm tired. Like, you tired? Where's your brother at? I bet he at the gym. You ain't tired.
I bet you he's not tired.
He's not tired. So I be sitting, I'm like, man, dang, I
guess
gotta
I'm
go
not
to the
tired.
gym. I gotta go to
All right,
like,
Dad, all right, Dad, I'm not tired, man.
like
Let me say.
for this fight camp, I was telling him like I'm upset with him because I don't know how far I'm supposed to push myself for my next fight camp because like I'll tell you this, I have never trained as hard as I've trained for any fight leading up to this fight. And I like think about it, I couldn't keep up with him after a while because he's doing strength and conditioning and running. And there was times I was just sitting there, I'm like, man, you on your own. Like I was just sitting there because I was beat, you know. So like I'm very excited for this fight because it was a whole new ground opening for me. Like going into my next pro fight, I feel like there's a whole new level of training that I figured out, you know, and that's what makes me very excited about this fight because, you know, if they say you train hard and you believe in yourself, it's supposed to be something come out of it. So come July 10th, you know what I mean? I tell him this all the time, like I'm his biggest fan because I know your middle name, you know, not a lot of people gonna know your middle name. So like, if you talking about like the lights on you, I said you're gonna see these big old eyes on you this whole time in the fight. So I'm excited.
Look.
That's exactly how I'm not smiling. I'm not clapping. I'm just gonna be like,
I got you, bro. I'm transferring.
Yeah,
I have that transfer going on.
Because the last time we was there, I was talking to somebody, and right when he knocked the guy out, I didn't see the punch. Yeah, I was like, yo, what happened? I just saw him walking off.
You were like,
makes you
like, if he knocks him out, you both knocked him out, bro. You were just that double energy, man.
It's funny. It's like when he fights, it feels like I'm fighting. So when he fights, it's a whole relief. I'm like, man, thank God that one's over with. You know, but the funny thing about it, well, you could say that for 2 weeks, and all of a sudden someo's mouthing off and all that stuff. What happened the other day after your fight?
So man, he already posted the fight. He already posted some stare down or a matchup before I even weighed in for the last LFA fight.
Really?
So he really wanted that fight.
Huh.
He must really want it.
Yeah, see,
But
that's
the thing,
good.
he ain't know the trick though. I wanted it too.
your
See, I
opponent?
knew about
Your
that too before.
opponent?
The one now.
I think I saw
Yeah,
it.
he already had it set up.
Wow.
I sort of made it look like I didn't know, but I knew about the fight. But he's the one that posted about it.
Yeah,
So
after the LFA fight,
man, before
after the
before the
contender fight?
LFA fight, it was like going the week of.
On that
And
first
yeah,
contender.
the week of the LFA fight, he knew about the contender fight.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to talk about that
You're not
stuff.
supposed to talk about it, but I don't even think they even care. But he did that, and then I was like, yeah, he really wants to fight, but I want the fight too.
he's
so
gonna
don't
get
even
it.
worry about it.
Yeah,
He's
let's-
gonna
let's-
get it.
let's
So
pretend you
good.
want it more. Yeah, whatever.
Good,
We'll let him have that. Huh?
Yeah, posting about it and doing is just two different things.
No, that's cool,
Like I
man.
said, the level of competition has gone up in past 2-3 seconds. You know, once we start battling, or that's
After
what
you
he's
feel
gonna
each
know.
other out a little bit.
Not even feeling. After we start battling, we'll see, because he wants to fight too. So that means he's gonna do.
That's good.
Yeah, that means he's supposed to do.
Yeah,
Come out fight. So we'll see.
Especially in the beginning of your career, like in the beginning, right? I would assume like every fight is such a learning experience, man. Just even the whole preparation is like, cause
Bad
the
fights
next-
too, man.
You get into the next fight, you take certain things out.
Yeah.
You need, you add certain things, right? It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, even the ones that you went your way, but you didn't feel up to par. I feel like I learned a lot from that too. I'm like, okay, well, I have to do this better, but not only that, I got to make sure, it's communication skills. I got to make sure that's always on point. And then it's like, yeah, you learn.
You're
like
always
said,
learning. I mean, look,
always.
Guys like John Jones, like we were talking about. He's always learning. Even how many fights does he have? He's the GOAT. He still learns. He's still
25 plus
videotaping
fights.
himself. He's still studying the game. You're never gonna.
What
be
do you
a
guys
master of it.
think, DC or Cormier, man?
You mean DC?
I mean, too, DC or Miocic.
I'm gonna just get to DC.
yeah,
Still.
man. But I still think like people forgot that DC was running the heavyweight
Yeah, he
division.
was, wasn't he?
You know,
Yeah, a lot of
He's
people sleeping on that.
striker.
for it.
Yeah, and
Are they sleeping?
Huh?
They sleeping on
Yeah,
it?
they forgetting that he struggled to make
Yeah,
light
but,
heavyweight.
but he's 40, man. And
Yeah.
Miocic, and he's a big,
Yeah.
strong guy, also a wrestler, and he's a champion for a reason.
Yeah,
too.
he's probably a little bit healthier too. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Well, there's the guys like me that don't know any better, and they see Miocic, the power of Miocic, and we're on the Miocic bandwagon.
How do you think DC can win?
But
Man,
I gotta mix it up and make him
Out-wrestle?
guess, right?
Yeah, I
He
feel
can
like he's gonna
out-wrestle.
take it back to when he fought Frankie Mir. When he
Yeah.
put him up against that kid. Personally, a lot of people said that fight was boring, but to me, I felt that was like exciting. Like he brought it back. Like that's old. Like he modified Randy Couture's style and just put him up against that Cajun. Wrong. I don't think Stipe's gonna keep it up. I think
Stipe is super strong.
You
man.
think so?
He's got gas too,
Yeah,
man.
I
She
think
proved
He got
it.
some gas. He proved it with
Ngannou.
but
Yeah.
that he was just more.
Well, yeah,
Ngannou was just more tired.
They were
you
both
know?
gassed, I guess, in the
Yeah.
third round. By the fourth round, it was just like, holy.
Yeah,
And then
it's
he
a
was
strange
wrestling
fight.
him,
Yeah.
and
And it's the
Yeah.
first like
Ngannou
really
don't wrestle.
unification type of fight, right?
Yeah.
Two
It's
champions.
definitely a
with
super
heavy-
fight.
Super
Yeah.
fight. It's
Like-
the biggest
if you're going off of who's gonna land them strikes, I say Stipe because he probably had
boxing.
The,
Oh,
yeah, the
crazy
better
boxing.
boxing.
he
But-
can reach.
Yeah, but when I'm
DC
thinking
is-
about like the only guy to beat DC was John Jones, and John Jones
He got the tools,
has
man.
all the
And
tools. You
isn't
know?
that's funny? It's convenient because DC's already talking about that. When
Yeah,
he
what
wins,
does it make John if
he still wants
DC
John. He
wins?
still
Yeah.
wants John.
See?
He still wants
See?
John.
Is that
So
it?
I mean, so you can say
Yeah.
he's 40, but I mean, if he still want John, then
He'll get him.
yeah, exactly. So
And it won't be
Miocic,
pretty.
yeah, he's gonna handle his business and he's gonna go back to John. If John even want that fight, who knows?
It's funny.
I
how,
get tired of
It's
fighting
funny how
him.
DC just came in.
Yeah,
It just took one shove, and DC became just
Everyone forgot.
snuck up and forgot about Gustafsson.
Yep.
Oh,
but
yeah.
He
he's a good
snuck. He
fighter.
snuck that fight out of
Yeah.
Gustafsson.
Mhm.
Gustafsson got
he
hurt.
stole his
Yeah.
momentum.
And
Mhm.
Gustafsson even took him down this
Yeah.
year. Remember that fight? And that was again that dirty thing against
Yeah.
the cage. That's what
Yeah.
he was doing. DC is really good at
Yeah.
that.
Dirty
Didn't-
boxing,
didn't work on John.
uppercuts,
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
That's that's the only fighter
Nothing
that just
works
don't
on
work.
John.
on.
You can't
But he's
hold
good
down
at just
John.
he's like chameleon. He's like, oh, you're gonna do. I'm
You
gonna do
can't
that too.
hold
Then I'm
John,
gonna do a little
period.
bit better. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's smart like that. That's all
Mhm.
that studying he does. So Holloway's another. That's another big fight.
one.
Ortega.
I think Holloway, bro.
Yeah, man. I feel like I just feel like everything is on Holloway's side right now. Why would he? You know,
So
it's
it's,
two young guys in the sport.
They're both the same age.
Yeah.
They're-
So
Are
why?
they?
I think it's a year
Holloway-
difference. I
Yeah,
think it's a
okay.
year difference.
But Ortega fought some killers too, man.
Yeah.
His
And
jiu-jitsu is insane.
26
bro.
and 27, yeah.
Insane
He's
jiu-jitsu.
humongous, man.
Yeah, he is.
Big
Also
guy.
humongous, like long limbs,
Yeah.
longer than Holloway. I feel.
That Ortega though, man, he is.
Frank,
God,
that
that,
Frank Edgar fight.
man, he's an impressive little fucker.
What do you guys think of Perry versus, Felder?
Watching Perry and like experience.
You sparred with him, right?
Yeah, experience the dude. It's like you see.
He's
all right,
awkward.
Oh yeah, he's very. I'm gonna say awkward, but like experiencing him, it's I know what he's gonna bring to the fight. So even if he's maybe not up to par to get down with the
Felder.
Felder?
Paul Felder.
Very
even if
technical.
he's like Felder's smarter, more experienced guy and stuff like that, I still think that he's just gonna find a way to bring that fight.
He's gonna
like
bring
that.
Because
dog.
You know?
I think
I
with
think-
Perry, because it's
Yeah.
really hard to see him spar in a way that to truly understand what he's
Yeah.
capable of, because he needs to go all out. He
Yeah.
has that crazy power, and obviously he's not going to hit you with
Yeah.
all of it, because he's going to hurt you, right?
He reminds you like the Wolverine of
Yeah,
the
so,
comics and stuff.
yeah. Once you take the say, hey,
Yeah.
go 100 miles per
Boom,
hour,
boom,
I
boom.
think that's going to bring
and
something different.
he believes in that style too.
Yeah.
So
He believes in that style. Yeah,
Yeah.
he says like all this technical stuff is not my stuff.
Yeah.
That all this,
but I feel
just
like
wanna
he can
bang.
find a way to make it
Yeah.
still technical, even to do that
in
stuff.
his own way.
Yeah.
Because he's got his own technique, obviously. That's what got him that far, right?
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, I like it because funny thing about Mike Perry is that how long ago? It's like 4 years. His pro debut, Mike Perry was on the same
Yeah,
card.
he
No
did
shit.
he
Yeah.
did an all or nothing. He fought a guy.
You won the same card?
Yeah, on the first
Oh,
on
that's
his,
funny.
on his
wow.
pro debut.
Yeah,
Mike
he
Perry.
did that. But that's crazy, right?
It's funny how you cross paths like that, never knowing that you're all
So
gonna,
if people think it's an act, it's not an act. He's been like that.
crazy. He's
for
just
the-
a crazy
Yeah,
fucker.
he's, like I don't even know him like that. But when I saw him then, I
He was
like,
acting like
damn,
that back
He wasn't
then.
acting. He is
Yeah.
like that.
He's cool, though.
Yeah.
I like that.
But yeah, he's a cool dude. But it's not an act.
He's just like,
Yeah.
la la,
Mm-hmm.
land.
He's 2% African, man. So I mean,
Yeah.
what can
He's a brother. He's a brother.
This video.
He's a brother. Did you see that one?
Nah, I ain't watching it.
Did you see a society?
No, I ain't
Oh,
watching
come on, man. Then we-
But you
me and Nick made that thing, so you got to watch it for us.
No, that was funny. That you talking. I
Yeah,
thought you
yeah.
were talking
Oh,
about
no,
his Instagram
No,
videos.
no. We're talking about
No,
the
I
one we
watched that.
made.
That was cool.
That was funny. Y'all,
Niggas
when
that
y'all,
can't fight good.
Yeah.
when y'all was recording that, I was like, I was
Yeah,
looking, I was like,
Yeah, I
what are
saw
they
you
doing?
guys in the cage looking at
Yeah.
us like, what the hell is this crap?
I was actually
Came out
perfect,
good.
like infomercial, man. Like professionally made.
No,
I don't
he's
know.
he's
If
a
y'all-
funny guy.
if
He's
You ever follow that TV show Atlanta? Oh
Um,
man, y'all missed it. But
Oh,
anyway, they
dude.
basically had this episode where they were just making fun of all the commercials in the
Oh,
world.
had to be
So
funny.
I was just thinking, I was like, man, that commercial would have fit perfectly
Yeah,
in
that
that thing.
show.
we're gonna
Just-
do one with you guys. We gotta do something. We still got a week before you fight.
I'm
Yeah.
just,
Smash Bros.
I'm just tired right now, but you still have yet to experience Bevon as well.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
still-
we know. We don't want to bother you, bro, because we know.
No,
what's
I'm saying you.
coming up.
Yeah, that's coming up. But besides that, I'm
Like
just
I
talking
said,
about. Yeah, one day we'll be able
You
to
guys
see
are
it,
too.
yeah.
Some of the mellow guys, just doing your thing, man. Just
Yeah.
cruising, man, to the W's. And
Well, I know you're
building your careers. That's all you gotta do.
You got to be exhausted. I mean,
Focused.
you did training earlier, and now and we're gonna let you recover a little bit now.
Still sweating.
We appreciate.
I appreciate you guys and bringing me on.
That's the ultimate weight, Carter, man. If you fucking if you want, we found a new way, Dr. Anita. We found a new way to cut weight.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah.
Leivon
You
Leivon.
guys, shout out to Dr. Anita, man, because she
Oh,
made that first cut to
Oh, yeah, I heard
145
about that.
amazing.
A breeze,
It
yeah.
breeze because I came when I had went away to watch a national tournament, and I came back and I was like, I swole, but I wasn't even eating back. It was just like I swelled up, and I was like, man. Even Coach Rink was asking me like, how much you weigh? I'm like, oh man, like I can't tell him. But she made that weight cut smooth.
Dr.
You know?
Anita's awesome.
Yeah, I think you
She's our
actually
secret.
you eat more.
You eat more.
Yeah.
You eat more and you cut.
Yeah.
She's our secret
Yeah,
weapon.
'cause
Yeah,
you-
coming around to the
understand.
end of the camp, you like, I cook so many meals. I'm not cooking no more. I'm about to go buy some stuff, man. This last
You
week.
coming from wrestling background, you know you guys starved to death,
Yeah.
man, from coming up. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like my son,
That's-
like, wrestles.
That's why, like, in my amateur career, I was fighting at 155 and not 45. Yeah, because, man, I was cutting so much weight in college that I was like, I just had to take a year off of just trying to get back to, like, normal. So that was
It's
really
gotta
fun.
be so draining,
Yeah.
bro. I cannot just be hungry
Yeah.
all the time.
Because
Just
in
a
college,
bit-
they make you wrestle Wednesday, Saturday. Then you come back and probably have to wrestle Tuesday, then wait all the way to Friday and Saturday and wrestle.
And we were talking, you JUCO, right?
Yeah.
JUCO national champion, right?
No, not JUCO
no,
national. not.
but
Yeah,
JUCO,
made it to
JUCO.
nationals.
Okay, made it.
Yeah.
It's still big, bro.
Yeah.
Because there's so many standouts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit, man.
Well-
you D1 or D2 you went?
No, just JUCO. I had tore my labrum,
Oh.
so after that, I had decided, like, my first year, I was like, man, I'm going to finish up my second year, get the degree, and just go follow him
Straight
and
up
get this
MMA,
fight
yeah,
done.
just make
'Cause
some money.
yeah.
And you didn't have any fights, right? Just straight
Oh
to
no,
pro.
no.
he went. Man,
You
he
didn't
had
have
what
any?
9 amateur fights.
Oh, you did have
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
my bad.
Man, we
Yeah, I
started the
didn't-
same
I
time. He
didn't
actually
know.
fought before I did. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So who
So
followed
I'm
whose
following
path?
you, bro.
Yeah,
Come on,
man.
man.
I tell everybody it was my idea, but he was older, so he took it and ran with
Yeah.
it. So it was all good.
Nah, I just stayed stuck around
Yeah.
to do it.
But it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gotten it so early.
Yeah.
'Cause
What about your other siblings? They train?
No, he don't.
No, just you
No.
two?
I had one older brother who was
Man, chill.
No, half. Yeah, man,
You
half.
have,
half. I had one older brother who was boxing for a little bit, but he never took it serious, you know. So
Okay. So
He
you're the two.
boxed?
yeah, in Texas, what a community box.
Hey, whatever it takes.
Hey, you hear him? You see him? He's like, man, he
You
can do
guys
what
are
I do.
Yeah, you guys are a good team, man. You're good teammates. You're good guys to have around the gym. We
I
got
like watching you train.
good
bro.
energy with you guys, and we appreciate you coming on today.
Thank you
We're
for
trying to
having
get,
us.
like Misha said, that's the whole thing about this show
Yeah,
is
just
we're
to
trying to
get-
get
just to
everybody
get to
on
know
and
you
talk
guys,
about
that's it.
your
Got
backgrounds.
couple little presents. We got our sponsor, Results RNA, you
Mhm.
know, but I'm sure you're ready to.
You guys know anything about CBD? You guys do the CBD thing?
This,
I don't know anything about anything.
Results RNA got into CBD,
for you and it's for you.
they're one of our sponsors.
You know what glutathione, right? That thing is. Anita always gives it to you,
Yeah.
right? When you work.
Yeah, I know what
this
this one
This
is,
is
yeah.
extremely healthy.
Keep
Both
me
of these things very
Yeah.
healthy. Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
try it
Yeah.
out. You're not gonna test.
Yeah.
You're not gonna test dirty with that stuff. It's
Yeah.
all approved. Dr. Anita approved and
Yeah.
Fight approved, and nothing that's gonna get you in trouble. But
I don't think they're tested for it just yet anyway. But
and we also want to thank Fight Team Fit for the
Fire Team
Fire Team Fit.
The Habasaki.
Yeah, the Habusaki's talking about me.
The owner's
I'm just
claiming
not sweating.
the owner's Ethan and his family are claiming Mount Kilimanjaro.
Isn't that cool?
Say
The,
what?
the owner of
Oh.
the Fire
Mount-
Team Fit guys.
He just climbed
They're
mountain.
climbing it right now as
Say,
we
say,
speak.
say the name of that thing.
Mount Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
I know about that. I just
It's in
didn't know.
Africa.
It's in
I
Africa.
know.
Yeah.
Their oldest kid is trying
It's
to
like the
become the youngest to claim it unassisted.
how old is he?
Wow.
I think he's 8.
What?
Jesus.
Well, if you know Ethan, his kid has that genetic makeup.
Oh,
It's-
so he,
Yeah.
so
they're
he's
just
built for that
badasses.
stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, they're
I was
just,
saying.
well, I've never seen the kid, but he must be if they're attempting that.
Oh, the kid's built like a tank.
There's got to be some massive
This kid-
genetic
this
stuff.
kid-
What would be the
Kids
body type to climb a mountain like that? You think it's skinny?
Athletic. Oh, yeah,
Athletic,
yeah,
okay.
you need cardio.
Light,
There's no
light. You
strength
have to be
involved in
light.
that stuff.
Yeah,
Light,
Yeah.
athletic.
athletic.
Just talk to
strong.
Boris.
Yeah.
Boris will tell you.
Well, you look
Yeah.
at you guys
He
know the
used to
history
climb?
of Boris,
Yeah.
right?
No, I don't know
No,
the
you
history.
didn't see,
I
know.
you didn't see me post about Boris when we had
Oh,
episode?
Boris, yeah. Boris
he's
was a
one of-
mountain climber. He was a mountain rescue guy. He
He
when the
was
guys
a-
pass
he was
out
a-
up on top of the
He
mountain,
goes get him.
he's the
He
guy
goes-
that carried him down.
He'll send the dogs, and the dogs
Yeah.
will bring medicine until he gets to them, and like this whole thing he's got books written about it. Dude, he was a national team.
So when you see
He was a
little fat
medic for
Boris
national team. He's a
wandering,
doctor,
waddling
too.
around,
That's
you
pretty
know that
cool.
guy
Yeah,
was one day he
yeah.
was a badass.
I mean, he's still moving right
Yeah,
that's
give
what
him
they
give him a
yeah.
handshake, man. Say,
Yeah.
dude, you're
Always
badass.
do.
Yeah,
That's
but
always
just
do,
like-
but I
now-
didn't know
now
that
you
story.
know. Now
But
you know,
yeah.
because see, like so many people we know
Yeah.
each other, we train, but whatever. Like, yo, hi, but now we get to know who is who is
Yeah.
what, and what they've done, and
Definitely had to have a respect for him, but before I knew that though, so
Yeah, that's
knowing that
crazy,
now it's
man.
even better.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Wow.
He's always the first one to come shake your hand to.
Mhm. Always got a smile.
Go out of
he's
his-
got
always
he's a
smile.
legitimate doctor too,
Mhm.
because you have to be,
Yeah.
But shout out
Yeah,
to
part of the
Ethan and
benefits.
the Fire Team Fit guys that are climbing the Mount Kilimanjaro as we
Yeah.
speak. Good luck with that,
Yeah.
guys. We'll see you when you get back.
Take care.
But
Thank you all.
thanks for coming on the show.
Watch out for this too.
Tune in Tuesday night, the Contender Series, Dana White's Contender Series.
Bevon
Bevon
Lewis.
Lewis.
Bevon Lewis, yeah.
Vote.
Get
vote.
it done.
Vote.
Yeah, put your vote. You're like American
Yeah,
Idol.
make it-
Hashtag Dana White. Tag him. Whatever you got to do.
Make me the, what is that? Make me the favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, support your fighters, guys.
See you
Thank
soon.
you.
See you next week.
Thank you.
Thanks, yeah.
Through these doors walk the greatest fighters in the world.